Evaluating myself as a commentator. You know what? This was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. A lot harder. And I guess before I go into kind of analyzing myself and talking about my commentary style and what I do right and what I do wrong, I want to talk a little bit about being a YouTube commentator in general. I get asked a lot, what do I need to do to become a good commentator? I mean, obviously, the more you do, the more you're going to improve. As far as being comfortable in your own skin, as far as being able to speak in front of the microphone and make your point and get your point across. But I always look at it this way. Say you're in an Xbox Live party with 5 of your other friends. You know how there's that one guy that kind of keeps the party together? That one guy that is so full of personality that people want to join just to play with him. When he leaves the party disbands. It completely, everybody gets off too. If you play with somebody like that on a regular basis, then that person has a real good chance to be a really good YouTube commentator. It's not about speaking well necessarily. It's not about being the funniest guy or the most interesting sometimes even. It's about personality. There's some people that just attract you to their personality. For whatever reason. It could be a number of reasons. But there are those people. I've played with them. Way back in the day, I knew a guy that had 1,000 subscribers. And when he joined the party or I joined his, everybody wanted to play with him. When he left, everybody in the party just left. They didn't even say goodbye. They just immediately left when he did. And I knew right then and there that that person was going to be a huge, huge success on YouTube. And eventually, he became a huge success on YouTube. So if you're looking into commentating or you want to get into it but you don't know how to get started, if you're that guy in your Xbox Live party or with your friends that seems to attract people to you, you're going to be a huge success, and I highly recommend starting a channel. Okay, having said all of that, now evaluating myself, there's a few things that I do pretty well, I think. I think I engage the viewer pretty well. I wanted to do that really early on. It was never about the gameplay or anything else. It was always about making a personal connection with whomever was watching my videos. I think I do a pretty good job with that. Number two is I think I do a good job with humility. I think I'm pretty humble. I don't brag about myself. I try not to brag about anything in general. I kind of learned this early on in life. Not to brag. It just comes across as bad. I don't care what you're bragging about. I used to work with a young woman who would constantly brag about her baby. Constantly. Endlessly. And, you know, if you're a parent, we all think the world of our kids. But she would do it in excess. How beautiful her baby was. How gorgeous her baby was. How smart. So finally she brings the baby in. And I look at the baby and my first thought was, baby's not that cute. That's a horrible thought to have, right? But she bragged about her kid so much, it made you not want the child to be as good as she said it was. It just was a major, major turnoff. So I try not to do that. Also, I feel that I'm really emotionally invested in my channel, and I share things with you guys that I've never shared with anybody else in my life. And I think it comes across as sincere, because it is sincere. You can't fake it. Also, I don't think I sound like a used car salesman ever. You know, that type of commentary style. Hey, this is serious drama, and I'm going to go ahead and go the 30 and 10 in this TDM. I don't do that. It's ridiculous. I hate listening to it. I don't want a format for a commentary for you to sound like everybody else or try to. I hate that style of commentary. I really do. I can't stand listening to it. I guess another thing I'm pretty decent at is I speak with conviction. I try to give my opinion and own my opinion. And try to get that across to you guys. Those are the things I think I do relatively well. Things I don't do well is oftentimes I find myself doing commentaries for other commentators. You know, the 30 to 40 other commentators that I know closely follow my channel. A lot of times it seems as though they're in the forefront of my thoughts when I do a commentary. I need to get away from that. I'm real bad at that. Another thing is I don't finish my thoughts. I'll ask a question to myself in a commentary and never answer the question. I do that all the time. It drives me nuts. Really does drive me nuts. Sometimes I'll say in my opinion, and another thing that drives me nuts about other commentators and myself, you know, you guys all know it's my opinion. I'm saying it. It's not a fact. It's my opinion, so I don't have to say that. And I hate when other people do that all the time, and I'm trying to get better with that. There's a lot of things that I don't like about my commentary style necessarily. Would I be a fan of my own? Probably not. I probably wouldn't be. I feel that I need to incorporate more game talk and real life talk together. Somehow bring those two pieces together, because what my commentaries are missing are the gameplay aspect of it. And I really, really, really want to try to get better at that. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate my commentaries, or what would I rate myself? I would say about a 6 or 7, to be honest with you. I feel that I have a lot of areas in which need improvement. And yeah. I want to know from you guys. So who are your favorite commentators? Who do you enjoy listening to, and why? Please leave it in the comments section down below. This has been Serious Drama. Be kind, be good, be safe. Talk to you all soon.